And welcome to week 111 of MLB Wednesdays, MLB The Show 20. And that we've done this for 111 weeks. It's 111 weeks of MLB The Shit of MLB Wednesdays here on the channel. Actually, I think next. I think next week. Celebrate this week and next week. I'm trying to think of how to work. I guess. I'm trying to think of it. I'm gonna lay this out real quickly here. Sorry. I'll get the game. I start done. I always looked it up. Something's going on here.
Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. They would pop out in the head. Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our tops player spotlight. Richard Big Daddy was not only an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
Yeah, I can't imagine what he was thinking in the Midsummer Classic, standing in front of that
we didn't even
truck
play
with the
in
hardware
the All-Star
right
game
there.
last year, and find that on the YouTube channel is the part that's just.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
That's sort of the problem. It's sort of like
the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers.
The glitch. It's a bad glitch.
Big Daddy looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even
Yeah, we put
greater
all-time hit
heights.
streak. We're about to break down
Next.
what's going on in our card. I wanted to say that for the excellent cast, but
Trevor Bauer is on the mound for
One
the
problem
Brewers
with-
in this
one
one.
problem
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything,
as you can say in the universe,
solid
because it's the third week in
3-1
April.
strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues
I'm
to
gonna
do
put
that,
that, yeah.
he'll pitch really well in this one.
So striding in, Richard Big Daddy, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon.
It's sort of
right
weird
here.
because like
You know, Matty, whatever
Or
happens
sort
in this
of-
guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years
sort of
or fizzles
it's sort of
away,
like because
this
it's
mark will always stand.
it's
It will
like
always
the
be
20th.
something that other players
So you're
chase.
sort of like in
Children
between the
will learn about it in
25th and 20th.
textbooks. This guy is certainly
It's
etched
the
his place
25th.
in this
Next
game's
week is the
history.
4th anniversary, but yeah, it's the third week. So sort of like sort of in between where you wanna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Where do you wanna put?
Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll have
That's
runners
sort
at
of
the
the issue,
corners
it's like-
following the one-out single.
Why are you doing that?
And he will add yet another game
But
to
yeah,
his
it's-
incredible hitting streak as it
it's
now
just like
reaches
the-
even further
like,
into the
You could say
stratosphere.
it's
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good.
Striding in once again, Richard Big Daddy. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He pulls this one into
Come
right.
on.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here.
God.
Base coach
Not
is dying
turning
to
it
wave
on
his
the
arms.
ground.
I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0
Please stop
ball
with the
game.
bullshit.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a...
Three. He's out. You're out. 3. 4. Take the base.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jordan Montgomery wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. Trevor Bauer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather
Yeah, give your
himself with an
pitcher a
early
big
lead.
cushion before he gets on the mound.
In now, Richard Big Daddy, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And that last at bat
like
when he
something
went
that's
deep, he
probably
turned
true.
around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I'm at 72 now, game.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Peterson. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, I do want...
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Line drive base hit to right. And this will bang up against the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher wait.
Striding in, Richard Big Daddy, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions? Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and crushed.
There it goes.
Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
He's done it. Richard Big Daddy is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never here.
I went back to the. And that last one will go down my home. Yeah, it's okay.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Hey, no, I want to try to get some better, better my guy. Poor. How's it poor? Bad throwing this. What? Bullshit. Where are you going? What the fuck? Where were you going, game? Oh my god, they wouldn't even let me get the ball there. And not even let me get the ball. Just like, nope, right in front of you? Nope, nope, nope. We're just gonna pretend you're not even in front of it. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, what are you fucking doing? Oh my god, the game fucking made me go fucking away from where I was going. It was running the wrong direction. It was running one way and I was like, nope, we're gonna run the opposite direction. For no reason. why I don't like playing it. Any position for first base or even
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm
I
Matt
like playing,
Vaskersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1, and
playing filling opportunities. It's a good example why.
coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Come on, stay hot up there. Let's go.
First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Big Daddy is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats.
What are you doing? Full should be illegal.
Comes on now, and he has it one down. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
0 for 1.
Hit hard on the
They're
ground to
throwing
short.
a run.
Right to him.
Fucking
Throw
this
to
had
first
to
will
grip
get him.
up to the
Already
wall.
2 away here
Block
in the
your
home
home
court.
run. Easy go.
Leading off the inning, Richard Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. One more time. He gets a pitch to him.
He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. He stays. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. You're out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're right.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Striding in to start the ninth, Richard Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the
that ball
changeup
is
in
not
that
even
last at
close
bat.
to being
We'll see if they
caught.
pitch him any differently here.
So he's running way past where the ball was. He would have gone
Jumped
through the
all
ball.
over that first pitch.
Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a
Here
win.
now is our
Now the
final
pressure is
line
off.
tonight.
If they get one of the
First
next
for the
two, the
victorious
series is
Athletics.
theirs.
7 runs, 11 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone
That's one
just
way to
stands
drive it
there
around.
and watches it
That one
fly.
bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake.
Into the box, Richard Big Daddy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
The second deck again.
So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Richard Big Daddy. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone
gonna be
just
10
stands there
RBIs
and
in this
watches
game.
it fly.
Crazy.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about... Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter. But it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-2, the final tally here. And welcome back into the MLB pregame show as we get you set for exciting action here this MLB The Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. LeMahieu's got it. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Ready once again, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Standing in, Richard Big Daddy.
Really?
From the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side. That's one of those tough luck outs.
That's ball 4.
God, fucking, you fucking. This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit.
They fought all the way to the
Because
end.
either of those fucking balls, I just hit the last two, shoot them out.
That's a great
Again,
team win.
A one-run finish
fucking,
today, 5-4.
that would have made us
score.
fucking have more runs
Came through
than
late,
you.
taking the lead
But
in the
fucking
eighth to
play
secure
fair.
the
You didn't
victory.
fucking let the ball go out like fucking was hit. You
This one
fucking
the
have
7th
dough.
of the
We've
year.
got a
So that
fucking
just about
cheat.
does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Fucking bullshit. That was a home run. That was a home run. Down line out. The only reason why it's got fucking put a visible wall as the fucking neat player.
An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
We are under the light.
Let's play ball. He stays.
What's fucked
Into
up
the
is
box
they.
now, Richard
My guy
Big Daddy
should have been
comes in
rookie
today
last year,
leading
but
the
I don't
American
know why
League
he
in batting
wasn't.
for the season.
They ended up giving
Here's
the
the first
pitcher.
pitch to him. Ground ball to
Some
second.
random
This could be
pitcher from
two.
Houston. They
There's one.
fucking
Over to Bowers, and it's a double
lost
play.
10 games. Like, I don't think that guy deserved playing
Boy, that's
Rookie
about
of the
as
year.
easy as it.
He won 16 games, but he still
Ready
lost
for
the
another
10,
chance?
so it's not a
Richard
good record.
Big Daddy, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts
Trying to get a
left-handed here. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hit hard on the ground
High on the
towards
ground,
second.
hit in the air for a run.
And a good throw gets him one
Fucking
gone.
eating.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
Not
time.
hanging on the
Sanchez
ground.
is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll
Not
lie on the warning
being
track.
caught.
The catch is made, and here comes the
Stop
runner from
with
third.
invisible
And the
walls.
runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Three. You're out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Oh, for four with 4 runs.
Digging in once again,
Hey,
Richard Big Daddy
four
earned
wins.
himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
I
Hard hit
did
ball to
not.
second.
Out. Stop with the fucking insanity. Stop with the smoking crack cocaine. Bath salt and everything else. Stop eat to be smoking crack and all the drugs in the world all at the same time. Illegal substances to think that fucking happen. Just can't stop eating. Just can't stop eating.
An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
What the fuck? I stop assuming. You continued to sim. No, for 4. 4 for 4 with 4 fucking home runs. That's the real fucking Pete.
An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
Keep doing that.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
Goes.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career,
this.
regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready for another chance, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's
Unless
going
he's
to
going
make
for the
the
wall,
catch.
he's catching that ball.
And he paid a big price for it. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. The long ball is playing.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you.
Welcome back.
It's tough.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of
God, annoying at this point. Fix your
Into
shit.
the box now, Richard Big Daddy, already holding the all-time
Yeah, I
hit
guess
streak
it
record.
is.
He continues to carve out his place in the game's
Oh my
pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he be
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in once again, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Hicks rounds the corner and is headed home. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Richard Big Daddy. And their runners at the corners now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up. Still going back. Into the bleachers. And gone. One more time. He gets a pitch to him. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. These guys are really putting on a show here.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard Big Daddy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitch.
19-2 in tonight's game.
The ball jumping out and the ball
could
jumping
not
out.
be stopped at the plate, putting up 25 total hits.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continued. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Swung on and crushed.
Woo.
Everyone just stands
Where's
there
that gonna
and
land?
watches it fly.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leader. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is DeShields. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Onto the lawn and gone.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Come on. What the fuck is going on here? Doing right. You're supposed to pause you. Fuck. There. It's really getting annoying.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, and it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Richard. Big Daddy.
Hard on the ground towards short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Should give me in that. Thank you very
And
much.
he will ahead.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Richard. Big Daddy.
Chop this
Oh
one
my
left
God,
side.
did not chop
He's
it.
got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Richard. Big Daddy.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on.
Leading off with the
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Richard.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
And I want to back the dust.
One more time. He gets a pitch.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go.
Anytime we got 9 innings, look at your bullpen arrest and yeah, there's a don't interview this again. Unfortunately, not. Shut up, but you still got the. Alley for the last 8. It's bad.
We are under the lights this. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And there are 2 away now.
Again.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Richard. Big Daddy.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left, giving him an even 150. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive.
Now batting. Right fielder. Richard. Big Daddy.
Let's go, kid. Here we go. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
That show went out.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
This ball go out like I hit it. To the German when that failed.
First pitch coming, here it is. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take your base.
Shit.
Out. 3. Ball 4, take your base. He's out.
Oh, we won 8-6. That's bullshit.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
The guy,
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game. With a pair of base hits, he helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
It didn't fucking definitely was not finished.
Chance Adams, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
So we still,
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't
didn't
what
score
you
enough
want
runs to
from
be
your
us anyway.
starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Richard.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So we'll take one more look, and boy, into the box, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
No.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
You're going to score it anyway.
He's hoping for more up there.
Third in that play.
So striding in, Richard Big Daddy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. High and deep to right center. Center fielder looking up. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now batting, Richard Big Daddy.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
12-1 at the end of this one. New York lasted 5 home runs.
You really sent me 2 out of the 4 games. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck are you smoking, game? What the fuck are you smoking? You sent me 2 of the 4 games. Why? Why? Please explain to me why. You owe me an explanation. You do. At this point. fuck is a Solik guy? He's not even a fucking right fielder. Look at everything his stats are so much worse than mine. Everything. His fielding's come on. Even my fielding's better than his, and that's just no, we should not be playing at all. Not at all. That's really not what I'm playing. Because I'm playing. So the guy's hit 94 home runs. What are you doing?
Back here on the MLB. We are under the lights this evening. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point in a day and age where guys
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So we'll take one more look. Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
No.
Ground ball right side. To second for one. Oh, but an offline feed to the pitcher, and they can't complete the turn. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right
Not be
field.
catching it unless he's fucking Giant or fan.
Lutz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Richard Big Daddy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense
That's
rolling.
actually something did help
And
get
it's
the offense
gone
going.
as they add still another. We've seen these guys go deep. Now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only one single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
They left 12 men on base.
And we are under the light. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Richard Big Daddy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Richard Big
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one, as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Fans are getting plenty of. Richard Big Daddy will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Ready to take his hacks again. Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer launched over the wall last time up. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. $15-4 the final in this one. The New York Yankees seal up their 30th win at home on the season.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left.
MLB The Show's stepping up to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch, swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
So funny is that the guy in the run bang with 6 in the lineup.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Something I thought we'd never see. 100 on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it?
Believe that.
Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Big Daddy. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Hit hard to the right. He pulls this one into right.
Yeah,
Shields is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys.
Hey, damn it. I am just. I am. I am tired. I try to make it at least to the All-Star break, but I just can't. Right now, I am tired. I am just. Too many games straight. I'm really struggling to get my eyes over right now. I tried to go to sleep, and right when I was going to go to sleep, there was a gigantic, loud, nasty thunderstorm here last night. And I can't get a again, this is my luck. I fall asleep and I look out the window, watching the, look at the corner of my eye, see oh shit. And it's that was a bad start. We didn't lose any power or anything, but it was pretty bad. I'm surprised there wasn't a lot of trees down around it. Might have been, I don't know. But it's pretty nasty storm last night. Oh hey, you wanna go sleep? Well, you have to wait like an hour. I didn't get much sleep again. But that's gonna be it for today. I'll go back tomorrow when we're getting Deluxe. Basically, to get the key in the morning, and then tomorrow night we'll be wrapping up the Mortal Kombat 11 story mode. The more more tower to get more character endings. We'll see. And on Friday, Final Fantasy VII Remake, day 1 on Friday, day 2 on Saturday. Sunday, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do Sunday afternoon. I don't know. We'll do Bears and Sunday. We'll see. So two, but if not, we'll do it next week on Thursday. But definitely, Marker E-Deluxe Resident Anime on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, more Final Fantasy 7 Remake. We're back on next Wednesday, week 112, because there is no comic books right now until this whole shit goes away. Well, pretty much, it's the only thing I got left to streaming right now. So yeah, if you've come and on the channel, to see it, the follow button. We got lots of games coming with Final Fantasy 7 Remake coming this weekend, or starting this weekend. So coming up, all kinds of goodies from Persona 4 Golden to Zero, and all kinds of goodies planned for the channel. So follow me on social media, so don't go live, put your machines here, all kinds of goodies from our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to the page, follow the play to Pat Better Future, including all our Road to Show modes from 14 to 20, plus bonus Road to Show modes, and also including all of the Road to Show mode, including the complete Road to Show mode for 20 so far on found there. Plus, lots more goodbye experience, convention videos, all kinds of good stuff. We also got Discord, we're doing more stuff on. And if you get that in some ways for saving money, you watch on the files on YouTube. All this can be found in the information down below. Let's see. By the way, also you can find on YouTube, we're doing a little bit of Persona 5 Royale. So, speaking of Persona 5 Royale, what's up for Taba, who's playing there at the moment. So yeah, until next time, go everyone. Peace.